Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Campion Arena here in Lebanon, New Hampshire for Goffstown Grizzlies hockey on the Goffstown Grizzlies hockey Facebook page. I am Pete Terrier. Alongside me, Paul Lassard, as usual, and Paul Matitol running the show, making us able to bring you these broadcasts. And this is the longest road trip of the season for the Grizzlies. We didn't get to do it last year, I don't recall.
I thought we did. I thought we came up. Didn't we come up?
I guess we played them twice.
Maybe, yeah, I don't remember if that was last year or the year before, but I remember coming up late on like a Thursday night for a 7 o'clock game. The boys were getting back at midnight, right? That was
so this 5 o'clock start is not a bad deal.
Nice. Yeah, no, it works out good for them.
It's actually a doubleheader for Lebanon, as this is Lebanon Stevens Mascoma boys team. Comes in with a record of 1-9 on the year. Tied for last place with Brady Valley in Division II. Their only win came just about a week and a half ago. They beat Winnacunnet 4-1, the team that we saw on Saturday. It was a 4-0 victory for the Grizzlies. In this 1-9 season for Lebanon, they've been outscored 49-13. So the high watermark in terms of goals in a game was the 4 goals they scored in that win against Winnacunnet. Yeah. They only scored more than one other game when they lost 5-3 to a Kearsarge Plymouth team out of Division III. So, again, another game for the Goffstown Grizzlies to hopefully come out to play, take advantage, and get out of here healthy and with another victory.
Yeah, no, we talked about this streak that they've had here. With these very winnable games, and they really needed to come away. And I think they've been playing it well, and they've been playing it smart, sticking to their systems, and really still, not overscoring, but moving the puck around, playing positionally. I think they've been doing really well.
So the Grizzlies got Kyle Bennett between the pipes tonight, starting this game on defense. Zach Lassard along with Jaden Booth, and up front, Zach Terrier out there with Connor Bernard and Owen St. Onge. In goal for the Raiders of Lebanon Stevens Mascoma is the senior Evan Thibodeau. Now, he didn't play the game when we played them back at Sullivan Arena when the Grizzlies won 3-0. That was the freshman Jacoby Condon. And as you might recall, Paul, he was outstanding.
Yeah. No, he's the reason that was only 3-0, because we had many scoring chances on him, and he made some pretty impressive saves.
Terrier's trying to put a shot on goal. It's saved by Thibodeau. And we get our first change for Lebanon, and Goffstown able to change the forward line. Cam DeRusso out there with A.J. Tramontosi and Teddy Beal. Puck's going to go behind the net of Thibodeau, and trying to scoop it out of there is Emmett Reichert, one of their senior defensemen. Reichert started on D along with sophomore Carter Doobie, who's a good one, and the son of Coach Nate Doobie from Lebanon. It's his first year. Left wing, they started Tucker Curtis, and at right wing, Cooper Davis, a freshman, and then their captain at center, Ben Bennis, number 13. Puck comes out, and it's grabbed there, but not held onto by Kalen Clark. Trying to keep it in and dump it into the corner is DeRusso. Beal battling, sends it to Cam. He's on the side of the net. He shoots, and it's a save by Thibodeau. Good pass by Beal.
Yeah, really nice setup. It looked like DeRusso was trying to tuck that one in 5-hole, and Thibodeau just got his legs closed on it.
Griffin Wilkinson out there on defense now with Jackson Horn. And we got an offside call here, and that'll allow the Grizzlies to change up the lines and bring out their third line, which is, if you see those guys coming off the ice right there, it's Corey Beeland, very tall. Yeah, right. Gavin Matitol, kind of mid-size. And then Van Eames, the little guy.
Yeah, we definitely have a variety of sizes for sure. We saw a lot of them in that last game.
Beeland's going to take the face-off at center ice against Bennis. And it is grabbed by Eames. Eames will dump it in. No, it's blocked. Comes over to Lassard and now to Jaden Booth. They're going to send it around behind the net. Grabbed there by C.J. Gogan, number 5. He's battling with Eames in the corner, and it comes out to Cooper Davis. Davis sends it in, trying to grab it as Bennis. He does. He's in on Bennett. Backhand, and it goes wide from Bennis. That was a pretty good, at least, opportunity. Sending it in front. Good pick away by Lassard. It comes up top. Whoa! And a bouncing puck over the shoulder of Bennett and in. And let's see who gets credited. It was Gogan shooting it from deep, but it looks like the tip by Tucker Curtis, number 6.
Yeah, that was quite a tip if that was him. I wasn't sure if that went off of Lassard or went off of him, but he skated off first, so I'm guessing that he must have got his stick on it and just tipped it up. Thought it was going to go up and over, just didn't have enough gusto, and came right down to the backside of Bennett.
So Lebanon strikes first, and they lead it 1-0 here, 12-17 left to go in the first period, and I'm sure it's one of their only leads of the season so far.
Right.
We'll get the announcement, the official, but I'm thinking that's Gogan on the assist. He's the one that had the slap shot, and Curtis tips it in. Good start for the Raiders. Into the corner, we've got a call here going
up into the net.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it should be a face-off at the close dot over here.
This isn't our best vantage point of the season, Paul.
No, it's
we're in the
challenging
bleachers,
here.
and it's not like a high set of bleachers.
Right.
There's 5 rows here.
Yep, and then you got the black net kind of messes with you a little bit.
Face-off for Terrier in the offensive zone. Comes out to Horn, right point, tapped away. Absolutely the call. Tucker Curtis on the tip on the shot by Gogan. 1-0. Lebanon, Stevens, Mascoma. Saino trying to get it, but it can't control. And battling hard there was Cooper Davis to keep Goffstown from possessing that puck. Here's Terrier grabbing it. He's going to try and skate it up left to Bernard. Bernard slips it forward for Terrier. And it gets dumped back in by the Raiders. They're going to change. Horn tried to hit Terrier with the long pass, but it's grabbed there by Reichert, swept around the boards, and swept out of there. Lassard spins around, throws it up the sidewall, looking for Bernard, but it's taken in on the right-hand side, and a shifty move there by Stevens. He'll dump it in. Grab there by Bernard. Good stick work. Trying to hook up with St. Ange, but it got past him, and then grabbed there by Carter Doobie. Doobie sends it forward. Going to be grabbed by Freeman. Not cleanly, though. Battle in the neutral zone. It gets knocked back into the Goffstown defensive zone. Along the sidewall, Freeman sends it, and Bennett has to glove this one. And Lebanon has come out with the better of it so far, obviously leading on the scoreboard 1-0.
Yeah, they put some pressure. Goffstown's just struggling trying to pick up the puck and make some passes. It just seems like their outlet passes, once they do get good wood on it, they're just sending it into their feet and just missing by a couple inches, and hopefully they'll dial that in.
Tramontozzi won the face-off, sends it behind the net, grabbed by Booth up the sidewall for Beal. It comes out of the zone. And a battle for it in the neutral zone. Beal taps it forward. Tramontozzi grabs it, tries to feed it left for DeRusso, but it gets knocked backwards, and Booth and Lassard will try and bring it up. Lassard right side, dumps it in, goes into the corner, bounces, goes to the back of net. Reichert, he outlets it. It's going to be kept in by Booth left side. Puck comes flying around. Booth whacks it back in. It's going to ricochet off the back wall. Reichert swipes at it. Booth keeps it in. Grab there, but unable to keep it was Stevens. And then Tramontozzi just collides near the bench on Freeman.
Some room.
Lassard, room to work, right side, gets by one guy, loses the puck.
Nice
Beal
pick up by
picks it
Beal.
up. His shot got deflected in front.
Whoa.
It looped high into the air, and you could see Thibodeau reaching for it with the glove. He couldn't get it. Comes back to Tramontozzi. He's going to flip it back in. It's going to get all the way in onto the stick of Thibodeau. He'll send it aside to Reichert. Reichert swings it right side for Cooper Davis. Davis spins, but Beal intercepts it. He'll dump it back in. It gets intercepted by Davis. And now it's a fight between Doobie and Beal. And coming out of it, A.J. Tramontozzi. He's in front. He shoots. It's deflected into the air. Gloved by DeRusso. Sends it to the other side looking for Beal. Beal overskates it. Here comes Doobie with it, and it's knocked back into Russo. He got rammed up against the boards, and now Doobie gets it and sends it up the wall. They still can't clear it out. It does get out. Lassard's going to dump it back in, and the Grizzlies are going to be able to change everybody here.
Good pressure by Goffstown here.
Definitely a good
nice
attack right there. Here's an entry on the right-hand side, and good defense by Griffin Wilkinson as he just stopped the forward progress of Cooper Davis. Beelan ahead to Horn into the neutral zone trying to get Matatal the puck. Matatal does a good job to slim it back into the zone and around the corner behind the net for Lebanon. Spinning around is Gogan. He'll send it to the other side, trying to connect with Montebianchi, number 16. Now this is Gogan bringing it out. He has it in the middle. Eames wiped out. Here's Gogan
Nice
still
job.
with it. Horn just kind of riding him, not allowing him to do anything.
Yeah,
Here's
good.
Beeland.
Great D.
Nice pass to Matatal. Matatal dumps it in. It's going to bounce towards Thibodeau. He gets off his glove, and then he collects it. 8:03 left first period, 1-0. Lebanon Stevens Mascoma.
Definitely a little bit more Goffstown pressure there in between whistles. Good job pinning them down in and keeping the forecheck on, creating a lot of turnovers, and great D by Jackson Horn on that drive back.
Terrier will take this face off. He wins it, and Lassard winding up on the one-timer. It just didn't get all the way through. Someone took the brunt of that one.
It was his own teammate, I believe.
Well, that's unfortunate because he rifled that one. Lebanon trying to clear it out. Terrier stops it at the red line, sends it back to Lassard. Sent over to St. Ange. He finds Terrier. He enters left. Terrier creeping in left side, shoots it. It was wide and high, kept in by Booth. Trying to feed it to St. Ange. It gets popped up into the air, and Montebianchi can't clear it out. Lassard up ahead. He's got Terrier at center ice. Terrier wheels back around, leaves it for Lassard, who backhands it and then skates it in right side. Lassard, nice move, had it taken away, got it back, fed it. The sweep around by St. Ange, it's off the goaltender. Now behind the net to Bernard, sends it out front, picked off there by Clark, and Clark ricochets it into the Goffstown end. Booth digging for it. 7 minutes left in the first. Booth grabs it away from the oncoming Raider, sends it across around the boards to St. Ange. Good attack by Reichert there. He knocked it away from Owen. In the corner, DeRusso out there. Lassard pokes at it. DeRusso can't get it. DeRusso, it gets knocked forward by St. Ange. He leaves for a change with no stick. It's in the ice in between the red line and the blue line. That one's going to come out for an icing, I believe.
Yep.
And that'll be the first stoppage in play in this game, really. I mean,
No, we had
in
a couple
a while.
others,
In a while.
right. They're moving it around. I didn't see who. I think that was Bernard that took that shot, and he looked like he was hurting. But we're getting some pressure in. We're just not getting any really good looks and getting good shots in or getting knocked down out front. We got to find some open lanes.
6:29 left first period. Lebanon Stevens Mascoma up 1-0. Face-off is going to be taken by the Raiders. Doobie trying to get it to Davis to get it out. Davis, second effort, does get it out. Sends it forward. It's grabbed by Bennis. Bennis goes, and so does Horn into the net. I think it's going to be a penalty on Horn. Both of those guys ended up in the net on the ice and sliding out of control.
Yeah, interference.
So it should be a penalty on Jackson Horn for interference. It'll be a power play for the Raiders with 6:13 left first period. Yep. Interference is the call, and Horn's got a lot of snow on that uniform right now. Face-off for DeRusso in the defensive zone. It's a win by Gogan. Oh, and then Doobie loses it out of the zone. He'll send it to Bennis. Bennis hits the ice, gets back up, keeps the puck, takes it in. Matatal pokes it away. Bennis behind the net. Feeds it into the right corner. Skating past it was Davis. Davis goes behind his net looking for Gogan. Trying to whack at it is Booth. Going to be grabbed behind the net by Davis. Now Reichert coming over. And Wilkinson using his physical ability over there and just bothering that opportunity. Here's Bennis working, stolen by DeRusso, and out of the
That's
zone.
Gonna be on them.
And it's going to be a penalty against 13, right, Bennis?
Yeah, I think it's going to be interference on him. Yeah, that was great play by DeRusso. Nice hustle to get that. We see that from him. I've seen it from him all year. With the he gets a lot of them when he's forechecking. He's just a pest and gets on him. But it was actually probably a smart penalty by Gogan because DeRusso probably would have had a clean breakaway had he not stopped him like that.
It'll be 4-on-4 for about a minute 19 until the Horn penalty's over. Terrier wins the face-off to Booth, and then Lassard, another one-timer. And that one gets sent the other way for an icing, so we'll do it all over again.
Thought they were on a penalty kill there for a second.
Horn trying to get the attention of the coaching staff, and then Coach Andrewchuk says, get on the ice. Especially because we're going to be on a power play. Here's Terrier, another face-off, wins it. Booth shoots it. It was blocked by Gogan, and a good send-in by Lassard. It's going to be picked up by Gogan, but Booth thwarts that opportunity. Doobie's kind of hanging out in front, and Booth is just battling C.J. Gogan. The pass comes to Doobie. He gets it, shoots it. It was too high. St. O trying to get there. He pokes it forward. Terrier, he's ahead of the pack. Doobie coming in. Terrier in on the goaltender. He backhands it, and the net was dislodged by the goaltender, and they say no goal.
It went just wide. Was it Thibodeau that knocked the net off? I thought it was the
Thibodeau.
defenseman. I thought the
Thibodeau
defenseman
knocked
did it.
the
It
goalie.
kind of looked almost, it can almost be called intentional if that would have happened.
No, it was definitely Thibodeau. So 38 seconds left on Jackson Horn's penalty. It'll be a face-off for Beeland, and they're able to clear it. That might be an icing. What's the call? He's got his hand up, and it
waved it off.
They did wave it off. All right, good hustle by Wilkinson to get there, and now Lassard trying to skate it up. He has Eames on the left. Lassard dumps it in off the wall. It's going to bounce and grab by the side of the net. It comes to Wilkinson. He steps up. He shoots it. It's blocked. These guys have a lot of blocks.
A lot of block shots, yeah.
Here's Beeland wheeling it, sending it forward. Eames catches it. Eames slips by two guys. Eames on the right, sends it in the middle. And Lassard couldn't connect on that pass. And here comes Horn off. It's a 38-second power play. Oh, Horn almost got fed a beautiful pass, but Wilkinson has to pick it up in the defensive end. Here comes Horn. Leaves the puck behind. Grabbed by Lassard up ahead to Griffin and slapped in by Cooper Davis. And that's going to take off
20 seconds,
a lot of time here. Horn grabs it. Horn across the center line. Horn across the blue line. Horn takes it in, shoots it. The goalie closed his legs and stopped that shot with 11 seconds left on this power play. And it'll be a face-off, 3:44 left in the first period. Lebanon still in a 1-0 lead. So Terrier's going to come out and take this face-off. He's got Bernard left, St. Ange right. Horn back on the right, Booth in the middle. He's been winning him right. And he gets it to St. Ange, now to Horn on the right point. Horn back to St. O up against the wall. Still 5 seconds left. St. O to Terrier behind the net passes. St. O stepping up his Booth. He launches one, and that was blocked. And Bennis gets onto the ice there, even 5-on-5. And then Bernard shoots one in front, and it's covered up there by Evan Thibodeau. 3:27 left in the first period. Still 1-0 Lebanon Stevens Mascoma.
A couple good opportunities for Goffstown there. They really got a couple of shots to finally get through. I think Zach thought he had that one. It came around him, tried to get him with the backhand, and the net came off, and he missed just wide.
That one's in on Thibodeau. Rebound comes out in front, and then it's swept away. Horn sends it back in. Terrier can't get it. Grab behind the net. Bernard in there trying to get the puck back. Now Terrier knocks it free. It comes to Terrier. He leaves it behind, and it's going to be kept in off the clearing attempt from Curtis, and he finally gets it out. Terrier dumps it back in to Bernard. He'll send it forward. St. O can't get there first. Kept in by Horn. Was he onside? Yes. Horn throws it in front. It's picked off in front by Reichert. He took it right away from the goaltender. And a steal by Bernard. Horn steps up. Horn has Terrier in the middle. Bernard in the corner. Bernard's coming in front, loses it. Bennis the other way. Bennis gets knocked away. That was Noah Parrish, right? That stopped that.
Yep, good poke check.
And now Bernard. These guys need to get changed here. Noah Parrish with it. He finds Lassard. Lassard trying to skate it out, and he'll just fire it into the zone. And then the Grizzlies will finally get a change here. 2:12 left first period. 1-0 Lebanon. Battle in the corner. A.J. Tramontosi comes up with it. Then he loses it, and then it's sent out. Got through Booth. Booth wings it across for Lassard. Can't keep it on the stick. Now Lassard grabs it, sends it right. Grabbed by Lebanon. They send it in. That's going to be an icing. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off with 1:50 left. Ever since they scored, most of the action's been down that way.
Right. Yeah. No. It definitely turned around a little bit, and we're starting to get some good scoring chances. So hopefully we'll get one in and even this up, maybe in this final 1:50.
Tramontozzi on this face-off for the Grizzlies. It's won by the Raiders. Stevens came out with it. They still haven't cleared. They finally do. Freeman, his pass, knocked up into the netting by Jaden Booth. 1:38 left, first period. Be a face-off right in front of us. Teddy Beal, you can see the number 17.
Yep.
I could reach out and touch someone right now. Here's Tramontozzi's face-off. He wins it to Booth. Booth ahead for DeRusso. It's past his stick. DeRusso trying to beat Gogan to it, but Gogan gets there. Gogan in the corner, pops free. Beal fighting. DeRusso trying to grab it. Comes up to Booth. He sends it. It's blocked on the way in.
Oh.
Someone just got knocked down in front. It was DeRusso. And then here comes Lebanon the other way. 1:12 remaining. Right side, Cooper Davis. Lassard trying to stop it. And the puck comes free. Tramontozzi trying to get it to Beal. And winding up. Big time shot by Tucker Curtis. I don't know if it got on goal. Here comes DeRusso, 2-on-2 with Teddy Beal in the middle. DeRusso brings it left. DeRusso get knocked by Gogan, loses the puck. Lassard's going to grab it, keep it in left side. He'll just use it off the wall. We got 40 seconds left in the period. They clear it out of the zone, but Lassard grabs it, waiting for his teammates to clear. He'll dump it in right side, but it's going to be grabbed there by Montebianchi, and he'll send it back the other way. 30 seconds left. Beelan trying to take it in. Left side, Beelan takes it middle, long stick, has it in the corner, sends it in front. Matitol through his skates, grabbing at his horn. He'll send it in front. Beelan trying to feed a pass to Matitol.
That was a good look.
And now Matitol a fight in the corner against two white jerseys. Comes out. Lassard fires it off the pads. Horn with the follow. It's wide. 5 seconds left. Matitol feeds Lassard. He shoots it.
Oh.
It is stopped in front. And there's the whistle, and there's the horn at the end of the first period. Man, they had some good chances late.
They sure did. Yeah, no, they got some pressure in there. They again sticking to their systems, playing. Staying in position, keep playing the way that they do. They'll wear them down. We saw this a couple of weeks ago when we faced them, and I expect to see a lot more of the same in the second period. 1-0
the lead for Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. Tucker Curtis with the tip-in of a C.J. Gogan blast from the right point. It happened with 12:17 left in the first period. So after one, it's Lebanon Stevens Mascoma in the lead, looking for their second win of the season. Grizzlies going to have to mount a comeback if they want to keep the winning streak alive. We will take a timeout, come back for second period action in about 10 minutes or so. It's Lebanon Stevens Mascoma 1, Goffstown nothing after one. You're watching it on the Goffstown Grizzlies Hockey Facebook page. Ready for second period action here at the James W. Campion III rink in Lebanon, New Hampshire, right on the border of Vermont. It's 1-0 Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. Team that's made up of kids from three schools: Lebanon High School, Stevens High School, and Mascoma Valley Regional High School. Stevens is in Claremont, and Mascoma is in West Canaan, I believe is exactly where that is. It's going to be Lebanon with possession here in the zone, trying to work against Kyle Bennett. I just saw Steve Beal's tweet. Said that Goffstown outshot Lebanon Stevens Mascoma 12-2, but they trail on the scoreboard 1-0.
I hit the goalie's post.
So Terrier, Saint-O, Lassard out there, and here comes Noah Paris, Jackson Horn defensively. Terrier's going to take this face-off. It's outside the Lebanon zone. He wins it back to Paris. Paris ricochets it, trying to use the wall to get it to Terrier. Can't keep possession, and then we got a whistle, and Terrier was tangled up with Reichert. They call a high stick. The official raised his hand in the air with
Yeah, no, he's just raising it because they can't change any more people up.
Oh, okay. So this is a face-off outside the zone again, just on the other side. Terrier wins it back to Horn. Horn trying to feed it to St. O. It goes high in the air. St. O chops it in. St. O taps it forward. He grabs it, falls down. Terrier has it. Terrier sends it back to Horn. It's intercepted by Bennis. Horn trying to knock it back in. Fortunately, it hit Bennis, but Terrier was able to grab it, and he'll re-enter in the middle. He goes through 3 guys, gets taken down, no call, and tapped back in by Paris. Goes behind the net. Terrier after it with Reichert. He gives him a check, and then the puck pops free. Cooper Davis can't clear it. Sent back in by St. O, but it went past Terrier into the other corner. Going to be grabbed by Carter Doobie. Terrier steals it, sends it in front for St. O. Now Terrier taps it to the corner. It's grabbed by Bennis, and Horn sends it in, but we were offside. We're going to get a change here as Lebanon grabs the puck. Cooper Davis eludes Paris, and then Tramontosi comes in and just checks Davis to the ice. Everybody's like hitting the ice here so far early in this period. We're 2 minutes in, still 1-0 Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. A steal, Teddy Beal shoots it, it's blocked. There are so many blocks in this game.
A lot, yeah. No, they're just really
by them.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just really good at cutting down the shooting lanes, or we're just taking either too quick of a shot or not.
While you were talking, there was another block. That one goes on the back of the net, scooped up by Beal in the air to the corner. They're able to clear it out. This might be an icing if Booth doesn't get there first, and it is. So we'll come back down here with 12:32 left, second period. 1-0. The Raiders in the lead.
Hopefully not for long.
Gonna be a face-off here with Tramontosi working against their James Stevens. I think Stevens is a Mascoma kid. Face-off just stays on the dot, grabbed by DeRusso. He sends it over the goal. Nice check by Tramontosi to free the puck away. And it goes behind the net for Beal. Beal taps it. Beal to the corner. Grabbed there by Gogan, but taking it away is DeRusso behind the net. Feeding it in front. Whacking at it is Beal. The puck is still loose. Grabbed by DeRusso. He goes behind the net. Sends it in front. And shooting it in is Zach Lassard. What a pass by DeRusso from behind the net. Everybody was pinched up, Paul. Yeah. He was between the circles, and he blasted it home.
DeRusso sent it, and I think Tramontosi might have been down on the ice, and it just kind of slipped underneath him and slipped out behind him, and Zach was able to slide in and hammer it home.
1-1 the score. 12:02 left, second period. We get the equalizer. Zach Lassard on the goal. Got to be a DeRusso with an assist at least. Maybe Beal too. Oh, Van Eames just got whacked from behind. Putting the hit on him was Tucker Curtis. And Bennett shoots one. It goes wide of Bennett. Going to be grabbed there by Horn. Trying to send it forward for Matatol. It goes by him. It's a foot race for it, Montebianchi, and they blow the whistle for the icing. I noticed you got the red light on your gloves there. I assume they're heated.
Fancy heated gloves, yeah. No,
I like it. I gotta get me some of those.
Yeah, no, they got them for Christmas. Forgot about them. Just found them the other day and charged them up and figured. I know it's cold. It's always cold up here.
It's wicked cold.
Yeah,
it was 15 when I was driving in on my car.
It was 10 when we were going through the mountains.
Puck flies up in the air. It's going to be grabbed by Horn. Horn sends it to the side. Matatol trying to throw it across to Eames. It's intercepted by Bennis. But Beelan will get it for Goffstown. Beelan behind his own net. Beelan. I love the long stick.
He does have a long reach, doesn't he?
And a stride. He's all the way in. He shoots it. Rebounds. Eames.
Oh, great save.
Another rebound.
Incredible.
Someone lost the stick for them.
Yeah, goalie, I think.
So the goalie doesn't have a stick. It's in the corner. The goalie's going to go over and try and get it, and he'll be able to retrieve it. Horn fighting with Bennis. Horn keeps the puck around the boards. 11 minutes to go. Second period, we're tied at 1. Eames, nice pass off the skate of Matatol. Gogan sends it across to Reichert. Reichert up ahead. He connects with Freeman. He's in front, and Bennett might have got a piece of that with the glove as it went high to the back wall. Here comes Horn the other way. Can't connect with Eames. It ricochets off the wall. Grabbed by Reichert. Reichert sends it out. Freeman A cross
steal.
picked off by Terrier. Terrier goes by one guy. Sends it across for Beelan out of his reach.
Yeah, I don't think Corey was expecting that one, but it was a great pass.
Terrier from the corner. Sends it. Lassard, couldn't get it. Backhand, he misses it wide. St. Skates past it. Terrier grabs it. He'll send it in on the goalie. Rebound, Beelan. It goes wide and behind the net.
Just can't find the back of the net.
Grabbed and not cleared. Terrier at the right point. It goes by him, then he gets blown down by number 19, Stevens.
Yeah, he's a big kid. What was the whistle for? Huh?
Yeah, it is definitely a physical game.
What? I didn't catch what the whistle was for.
No one's going into the penalty box.
No.
9:54 remaining. It looks like it's coming out of the zone. I don't know if he's signaling hand pass or whatever.
I don't know if he thought maybe the net was off or something. He kind of blew it inadvertently.
Terrier wins the faceoff, but nobody home. Griffin Wilsonson chases it down. Terrier at center ice sends it off the back wall. It ricochets. Grab there. And Gogan passing it back and forth, him and Montebianchi. I don't know if you can hear the public address announcer here. Bernard gets his shot blocked, trying to say Cam DeRusso's. It was like DeRu.
I felt the same way when I met him.
DeRusso. I mean, it's a French hockey name. So here's Terrier. He's knocked down. He gets up. Terrier spins around, gets it to St. St. on the wall. Got it taken away. Up ahead. Pass intercepted by Booth. Booth grabs it, 8:55. Really physical. They came to play tonight, this Raiders team. Even though their record is terrible, and they've been really, really destroyed all year long. A shot wide by Bennis, but they have played well and hard. Here's Bernard, 2-on-1 with St. Bernard loses it. St. trying to grab it. It's going to be picked up and cleared by Doobie.
Whoa!
Nice catch at the red line. Here comes Freeman. And saved by Bennett. Bennett made the save. What a save by Kyle. And offense the other way. DeRusso into the corner. He goes behind the net and loses it. Tramontozzi trying to grab it. Comes to the other corner. It's going to be grabbed by Clark. Grizzlies keep it in. Freeman tips it. Grabbed. Stevens, left side. Back and forth we go. Ooh. Stevens, he's doubled over, and he dropped his stick.
Look at his stick got stuck
and
in the
that
boards.
shot went high. Is that what happened?
Oh, look at it. They just kicked it out. But, yeah, no, it got stuck right in the boards.
He's hurt, man.
Yeah, no, that looked painful.
Here's Paris. Uses the wall, taps it. DeRusso knocked up in the air. Doobie with it.
Ooh.
Coming in hot and burying Noah Paris was number 10, Raj Singh. And no call.
Right.
Paris sends it forward. DeRusso grabs it on the side of the net. Tramontozzi behind the net. He's got Beal in front. DeRusso the shot. It's saved and cleared out of there. It's going to be Horn coming down with it. What an exciting second period.
Holy cow, right?
7:15, big collision. Horn and
that's gonna be ice.
Clark and icing. Thank goodness. I need a breath.
Right? That was some quick back and forth. Incredible save by
Kyle.
Yes, thank you.
Who's our goalie?
Right? That was an incredible shutdown. I mean, he really had a beat on that 5-hole, and he shut it down on him last second. Then a couple of really big hits. Noah Paris getting up from that hit. That was pretty impressive.
There's a face-off for Tramontozzi in the offensive end. Won by the Raiders. Gogan picks it up. Can't outlet it. Booth skates up. It goes past him. Here's Tramontozzi against the wall. Into the corner. Tramontozzi behind the net. Loses it into the other corner. He's got Lassard left point.
Nice.
Tramontozzi spins, shoots.
Blocked
deflected.
Yep.
Booth steps up. Sends it back in. Goes by Beal. Gets to Gogan. He can't clear it out. kept in by AJ.
Good job, AJ.
And Tramontosi just gets knocked down by Gogan, and then they're able to clear it out, but Lassard grabs it. He eludes the defender, splits two guys. Lassard looking for number 2, shoots it, went wide. Who is this Zach Lassard, offensive-minded defenseman? Lassard grabs it off the wall, gets checked. They're so physical tonight. Lassard sends a pass across the crease, and it bounces out. Tramontosi has to race Cooper Davis away, and then Tramontosi just gave him a stiff arm like Drake May at the end of the football game.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here comes Davis. Nice move. Eaves blows him up.
Look at he's chasing him down.
Wow, this is going to get
really
testy.
Oh,
a trip by Eames. They're going to call it. DeRusso has it in the corner. It's grabbed there, and then coming in, Bennis just blasts Cam DeRusso.
Let's see what happens.
Wow,
here.
this is aggressive.
Play out.
This is the most physical team we've played this year.
So far, yeah, no, it's certainly been back and forth physicality here. So
here comes Reichert to the bench.
Going in. Yeah, that's going to be for the trip back there.
I don't think they're going to say anything else, do anything else.
No.
I mean, they got to probably stop this. I don't know. I can't tell the difference between a good, clean hit and a dirty hit. Looks like they've been hitting from behind and maybe a little late and maybe with some intent.
Yeah, well, that, you definitely saw Van Eames getting chased down by the one kid looking to retaliate on that hit. So let's see if Goffstown can take advantage of the man advantage here.
Bernard behind the net. He's got St. O on the other side, but he probably is going to go to Terrier, right point. Terrier skates it, shoots it. It's blocked. Shot in front from Jaden Booth, who was pinched up. They got Terrier playing the point and Booth up front, the big body in front of the net.
Yep, they like
Comes
that.
back to Terrier, skates it to the middle, floats it. It's too high off the plexiglass.
Nice win.
Grabbed by Booth behind the net. Between his skates, he still has it. Feeds Bernard in the corner. Bernard finds Terrier right point.
Again.
He sends it back to Bernard. Bernard loses it against the wall. Bernard had it picked off. Terrier keeps it in. Bernard pokes it. It's poked out. Terrier sends it forward. Terrier has it. Now Bernard. He's got Booth on the right. Bernard snaps up a shot. It's off the goaltender. A blocker save. A minute left on this power play. Here comes St. O. He keeps it onside. Bernard left. St. O shoots it. Save. Rebound goes high from St. Onge. Booth whacks it. Grabbed by Bernard. Bernard has Terrier on the point. He sends it off the wall to Bernard. Bernard shoots it. And St. O couldn't one-time it in on the left of the net. Comes out Bernard in the middle. Terrier. He shoots it. It's blocked. Backhand. Horn, no. Behind the net for Horn. Horn in the corner, wheels it around for St. O. 23 seconds left on the power play. Terrier on the feed from St. Onge. 2-1 Goffstown.
Yeah, that was a great setup. That really started over in the far corner, I believe it was. But I don't know if it was Bernard or Horn picked it up and cut down the outlet pass. Was able to knock it down, get it back to St. O down behind the net, who was just sitting there patiently waiting for ZT to sneak up in and put a laser right on his stick, and Zach was able to bury it topside.
Popped it over the goaltender. 2-1 the Grizzlies lead. 4:04 left second period. Definitely a hard-hitting second period, but the Grizzlies able to scratch a couple of goals and take this lead. Whistle here before they drop the puck, and apparently they got to redirect the Matatol and number 7, Clark. Sending it for Lassard, and it's knocked in by Lebanon. Griffin Wilkinson's going to get there behind the net. Wilkinson trying to feed it. It's off someone's skate in front, goes to the side of the net. Grabbed by Matatol, whacked by Doobie, pops up in the air and into the netting behind the net.
Good job by Kyle keeping his eye on the puck there. It was because it really popped out to Doobie out in the point, who really shot a laser in, and he was there was a crowd in front of him, but he was able to keep his eye on it and deflect it up into the net for the whistle.
Here's a face-off in the defensive zone. Beeland wins it. Lassard can't get it out. Now it comes out. It was Matatol making the clear. Doobie comes back to get it. He's back there with Reichert. Up ahead, off the stick of Stevens. Stevens trying to dump it back in. It comes flying the other way, and he waves off the icing. Doobie will chase it down. He goes behind his net, wings it around the boards. That pass got by Clark, and that's going to be an icing. No, they wave it off. Nice. I guess Zach was over there. I don't think he could have caught up to it, though. Wilkinson grabs it behind the net. Now Lessard in the corner. Lessard ricochets it out of the zone. That'll be an icing. 3 minutes left here, 2:59 when they stop the clock. Offensive zone face-off for them. 2-1. Goffstown has taken a lead here. Okay, that's okay. We missed the goal. Okay.
So 2-1, Goffstown with 3 minutes left here.
When you, in between periods, just type in who scored just in case people didn't, for both goals. I just wanted to let the 50-50 play out. Taking it in, Beal offside.
Close.
2:52. I understand we were off the air for a little while.
Got it.
Nothing that we can do about here. It's just crappy Wi-Fi. You think they could afford Wi-Fi? Isn't this an affluent area of New Hampshire? Tramontozzi on the face-off. It's grabbed by Bennis. Bennis has Davis right. Davis creeping in. Bennett has to make a save. Gloved by Tramontozzi. Grabbed by Bennis. He whiffed, and it's picked up, coming the other way. Sending it forward. Paris off the stick of Beal into the right corner. 2.5 to play, second period. Paris deflected that one, but able to be sent out by Gogan off the wall. And Horn knocks it forward, but then Curtis knocks it in for Lebanon. Chasing forward is Paris. Off the wall, out of the reach of DeRusso. Bennis whiffed on it. DeRusso, it's 3-on-2 Grizzlies. DeRusso with Tramontozzi. He gets knocked to the side. DeRusso sends it back to Beal. Beal behind the net. Beal spins. Beal back around to the other side, but it's going to be picked up by Gogan with 2 minutes left in the period. Gogan sends it to the other corner. Montebianchi backhands it. Tramontozzi ties him up, takes the puck. Tramontozzi got the puck, closing in. Knocked away. Montebianchi clears it out. Paris grabs it, neutral zone. Paris sends it right for Horn. Horn reverses direction. He gets checked by Bennis. Loose puck picked up. It's Curtis. Curtis got it taken to the corner, and then Horn grabbed the puck, minute and a half, and Bennett gloves it off a hop, and then throwing some after the whistle fists out there. Not fists, but forearms.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a little shiver.
Minute 32 left in the period.
Overall, considering their record and how much they've beaten out, they do keep their Lebanon's done a really good job of keeping their cool. I think we mentioned that in Winnicott, right, with no penalties at all through that whole game.
Face off here for Terrier, wins it, sends it back to Booth. Over to Bernard. Can't maintain possession. Now it comes to the other side. St. O after it, whacks it, knocks it forward. Terrier comes over. So St. O on the assist to Zach on that goal that made it 2-1. That came with 4:04 left in the second. Lessard grabs it, sends it in front for Bernard, trying to deflect it in. He couldn't. Bernard into the corner, picked up, stolen by Terrier. He's going to wheel it around, send it right for Zach Lessard. Lessard taps it. It's going to be grabbed by Reichert.
Shoulder. Collision
there. Zach took the best of that. That one's whistled into the Goffstown bench, or maybe over by. So the Lebanon has a girls team. It's a co-op with a couple other schools.
Yep.
Not the same exact co-op situation.
Yep.
They're playing after this at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we saw them running by warming up. I don't know if that was them or the other team, but
I did thank the AD for having the boys game first.
Yeah, no, I'll take it.
Face-off for Terrier, 47.2 seconds left. Wins it to Lessard. The shot is blocked and goes off the back wall. Gogan can't clear it. Stepping up Booth. It was blocked. And Connor Bernard wheels around and puts it on the side of the net. Here comes Doobie. Intercepted by Lessard. He'll dump it back in. 30 seconds left in the period. It'll go to the back of the net. Coming over to get it is St. O. St. O runs into Gogan in the back of the net. Bernard had a chance of it. and it's bouncing around in front. Grabbed by Terrier,
Ooh,
backhand.
great save.
Good save by Thibodeau as Terrier was around in front. That one bounces past, and what's the whistle for here?
Okay, I think it went off of somebody on the bench.
7.4 seconds left. I don't think you can like reach out and knock it down.
You know what? I was going to say it earlier because there was one that it hit the Lebanon, one of the Lebanon extra goalies. He was like leaning out over the boards. It hit his glove out over the ice, and they whistled it. And I didn't understand why that face-off wouldn't have gone to our offensive zone when it's, you know, it's one thing if it goes into the bench and hits somebody and deflects it back out, but when you're hanging out over the boards.
Sort of like fan interference in a baseball game, right? You're hanging over the green monster, and you knock that thing down.
Right.
Final seconds tick off here in the second period, and after 2, it's 2-1 Goffstown. Zach Lassard got it even on a goal off a beautiful feed from Cam DeRusso. I think he just kind of stopped. He's like, DeRu is all I can do here. 12:02 left in that second period. That tied it, and then on the power play, St. O feeding Zach on the doorstep for the 2-1 lead, 4:04 remaining. So we'll take a timeout here. Head into the third period of play. Goffstown now on top of Lebanon Stevens Mascoma by a score of 2-1. You're watching this on the Goffstown Grizzlies Hockey Facebook page. Third period action here at Campion Rink in Lebanon. Goffstown a 2-1 lead after a couple of second period goals by the Zacks. It was Zach Lassard to tie it up early in the period, and then Zach Terrier late. Terrier's out there with St. Ange and Bernard.
Nice steal.
And Terrier makes a steal, and he buries another one.
What a great goal.
He just took the puck away while I was yapping and threw it in the goal for a 3-1 Goffstown lead.
Yeah, what a hustle. That was a great hustle. That was smart. It was, that should be Zach unassisted right there. Just picked it right off the kid's stick and came right around and was patient and waited for, keep forgetting his name, Thibodeau to get out of position and circle right around him. Good play by ZT.
Second goal of the night for Terrier. He's creeping up on that 100-point mark, Paul.
That's awesome.
I think he's within 7.
That's great.
So hopefully he can accomplish that.
It all started with Clardy and the kids.
That's right, 4 years ago. St. O grabs it. He wheels to the middle, eludes the defense, shoots it. It's blocked. Terrier again looking for the hat. He went wide. Might have been blocked. These guys are just block machines. Sent into the right corner. They can't clear it. Terrier steals it. Feeds it to Bernard. Terrier steals it. He's going to take it in left side. Goes by one guy. Still has it. Shoots it off the pad of the goaltender. And then behind the net, grabbed by the Raiders. St. O trying to take it back, but able to be kept away from him. Wilkinson tries to keep it in. Batted out of the zone. Here comes Cooper Davis right side with a little speed. Wilkinson digging to get back on defense. Griffin picking up with speed right there. Sent out to the right point. Gogan knocked away by Tramontosi, who just skated on. And Lassard pokes it forward. Lassard with AJ Tramontosi in the middle. Lassard on the left. Lassard gets knocked off the spot by Gogan. AJ hot after it in the corner. Comes to Horn. Winding up. Shoots it. Oh, another block at point range. Blank range by CJ Gogan. That hit him like in the kneecap. Here's Beal, takes it away in the corner. Goes behind the net. Gogan will get it for Lebanon Stevens Mascoma, LSM. Puck pops out. Horn will track it down in the defensive zone. 12:45 left to go. 3-1 Goffstown in the lead.
So who we got next? We got we got Merrimack.
Merrimack next Wednesday.
Yep, that's going to be our charity game, right?
Yeah, the Best Buddies game.
Yep. Zach's birthday. How does your Zach make out? I saw it was his birthday last week, right?
Yeah. Well, he got a dog recently, so.
I saw that. Yeah, that was pretty.
How's it going, Bruno, back at the house? He's probably watching with Megan and Ryan back in the house. Face-off win goes to Horn.
Whoa.
Oh, danger, though, as it comes to the side of the net. They almost grabbed it with a shot on goal. Coming out the other way. Horn's going to grab it in the neutral zone. He'll have to wait for his defense to clear, or his teammates to clear. And then he got his pocket picked by Montebianchi. And then A.J. Tramontosi just gave him a forearm shiver. A.J. using the football blocking skills there. Puck comes in front. Shot. Save. Bennett. Or maybe didn't even get all the way to Kyle. As the physicality is picking up and the pace is picking up. There's another hit by Reichert on Tramontosi. Giving it back. What AJ's been given. In front. Beal trying to put a shot on net. It went to the back of the net to Russo after it. Sent to the other corner. Digging hard. Teddy Beal. Comes in front. And Tramontosi just lasered one.
Still looking for his first goal.
I never saw where it went. He's got another chance. And a popped up shot, and DeRusso, loose puck, Beal taps it, and Teddy Beal taps it home. It ricocheted towards him, and he just reached out and popped it home. It's 4-1 Goffstown.
Nice hustle on Goffstown on that one. It was just, that was all off, good forechecking, getting the puck away. Got a couple of really good shots off DeRusso. I don't know how he ended up picking it back off of Thibodeau, but he got it back, got another shot off. It just went through the crease, and Teddy caught it right before it got outside the post and was able to poke it in.
So that's goal number 2 for Teddy this season, and that was much more pretty than the first one where it was kind of like he felt bad about it, I think, when he scored. That was, I think, against Brady Valley. DeRusso's going to get his second assist, and let's see what the public address announcer does with Cam's name this time around.
We could have done him a solid and gone over and helped him out.
That's true. He could have asked. I mean, I tend to go ask the opposing team how to say your names, so I like to say them right. 11-12 remaining. It's been a 2-goal third period. Stumbling over my tongue here. Here's Beelan. And tap forward by Van Eames. Sent over D to D. The entry pass is tipped. Beelan grabs it. Corey up ahead, connects with Eames. It's taken out of the zone, and here's an opportunity the other way, but broken up by Zach Lassard. Now Eames, the quick stick work, feeds it over right to Booth. He's going to charge right side over the line. Booth gets interrupted by 2 different white shirts. Puck goes behind the net. Gogan, a big collision back there, and he took down Corey Beelan. 10.5 to play. It goes back behind the net. Gogan has got a lot of energy, this kid. And he skates it up the sidewall. He gets checked by Booth. The puck knocked away. Coming over Lassard to defend. Good job by Zach. Yep. Knocked that puck away. Beelan grabs. Touch pass to Eames. And we got Lassard and Gogan doing battle at the other end. And then Gogan comes after Lassard, and Booth comes over and says, "Don't do that to my D partner." The senior Gogan picking on the underclassmen.
I'm assuming they're both going.
They are going to both go in. Zach with a smile on his face.
I didn't catch what happened behind the net.
Well, Zach defended him, knocked the puck away.
Right,
Gogan,
I'm
sure,
I saw the check. I
didn't like that. Jackson Horn comes over and does the captain-like thing and says, "Shut the hell up, Cam Freitas. Get out of there."
Yep.
When you're healthy and you can play, then you can.
So what's
10:09 remaining in the game.
What, 5-5?
Yeah.
I think he's going to go. Yeah, so it's just going to be a 5-5 matching.
Yeah. For roughing, I assume.
Which is kind of big for us because, to your point, Gogan has been certainly the one with a little fire under his skates.
Yeah, for sure.
For Lebanon, so that's going to really take away for them.
Yeah, he's played well. He's been very aggressive, and he's really been all over the place, and he's seen a lot of ice time.
Yep.
I don't know how many defensemen they're running. We're running, I think, 5. Terrier wins the faceoff back to Wilkinson. He feeds it ahead to St. Ange. Nice breakout pass by Griff. Reichert wheels it around. It gets over Wilkinson's skate. Terrier will grab it at the red line. He's got Horn on the right. He sends it to St. O, off the stick of St. O and into the netting. 9:50 left to go, and these two guys will be in until after the whistle, 2 minutes after that penalty.
Right, yep. So they should be out first whistle after 5 minutes, I think, somewhere around there.
Face off at center ice, won by the Raiders. Poking it forward, Horn. Terrier, nice touch pass to Horn. Horn's in on the right. Horn shoots it in front, the pass to Bernard. I think it got blocked. Grizzlies can't keep it in. Doobie up ahead. It gets by the skate of Tucker Curtis and an icing the other way.
Yeah, just out of his reach.
9:29 left to go. 4-1 Goffstown. You got Zach Terrier put one on the board early. I think 20 seconds in, 14 seconds in, whatever it was. I got 14:40 in that third period. He stole it and just popped it in. And then Teddy Beal on a rebound. They never did announce that goal, so we didn't get to hear. Here's a shot off the face-off win by Terrier. St. O shot it wide. Terrier in the corner. St. O over there. Sent to Wilkinson. He can't keep it in. Wilkinson backhands it, but right onto the stick of Reichert. Throws it to Curtis. 2-on-2. Curtis leaves it behind, but he left it for Terrier. Terrier's 1-on-2. He's going to try and get by both guys. He shoots it. Pad save by Thibodeau. St. Ange after it in the corner. St. Ange runs into Terrier, and here come the Raiders the other way. Reichert. Excuse me, that's Bennis. Bennis over the line. It's a 4-on-2. Here comes Terrier and Bernard in late. That puck behind the net. Sent in front, blocked. Cooper Davis has a point left for Doobie. And nice job by Terrier and Horn to take that puck away. Terrier up the sidewall, chopped down by Bernard. Coming up to get it is Bennis. And Terrier sweeps it into the zone. They're going to be able to change here. 8:23 left to go in the game. 4-1 Grizzlies. They trailed 1-0, and then they've scored 4 consecutive goals. Here's Horn. Offside.
Although he's kept many of those in tonight. That one just must have slid out. We didn't really have a good vantage point on that one, but yeah, good to see Goffstown kind of sticking to the plan and eventually finding the back of the net and scoring a couple of really good goals.
Tramontozzi whacks it into the corner. Fight with DeRusso and one of their guys. And it's behind the net. Beal grabs it. Beal sends it to the other side. Puts it in front for Cam. It's blocked. Beal, left point. Paris keeps it in. Beal grabs it. Teddy's played well tonight.
Teddy's been playing
He looks
really well.
Rejuvenated. Extra energy.
Yep.
He goes behind the net for DeRusso. DeRusso trying to dig it out. Battling with Freeman. Beal comes in and takes it. Beal spins back around. And Stevens falls down. Beal sends it. It's grabbed there and sent the other way. This should be an icing.
Yep.
7:33 left to go.
Oh.
4-1 lead. Here come the guys out of the penalty box. Lassard and Gogan.
Huh.
It was only a 2-minute penalty for roughing.
Was it? I thought he said 5. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, look, he's calling him back, I think.
Maybe.
No, he's just stopping them. They can't.
They can't get on the ice.
Change. Yep.
A lot of that late changing shenanigans going on tonight.
Yeah, trying to match up lines maybe.
7:33 remaining. Offensive zone face-off for Corey Beelan. Fight for it against the wall, and Stevens comes up with it for Lebanon. Stevens, Mascoma. Sent in by Eames, goes behind Thibodeau and net. Montebianchi sends it right. Outlet, nice, right onto the stick of Clark. Clark lost it, or he wung it into the zone on purpose. I'm not sure which. Paris grabs it. He kind of fanned on that outlet pass. Luckily, Corey Beelan was hustling over there in that direction.
I think he had the shadow of Stevens coming in on
Yeah, freshman with a big senior coming his way.
And he's already taken
I'd get a little nervous too.
He already took a good one tonight.
Here's Beelan, grabs it. Beelan fighting with Stevens. Stevens trying to send him onto the Lebanon bench. Corey gives him a little hack with the stick after. They don't call it. Matatol in front, and the puck, I think, is covered with 6:40 left to go by Thibodeau. Looked like Matatol was trying to like kick it. You're trying to shuffle it.
Right, trying to pull it out. It was probably stuck down.
You can't kick it into the goal, can you?
No.
but you can kick it free to yourself.
It can't be a distinct kicking motion. It can deflect off your skate inadvertently, but if there's any kind of kicking motion, then they'll call it back.
6:40 remaining. Beeland wins the faceoff for Matatall. He shoots it. It's picked off in front by Reichert. He'll wing it back to the corner. Ricochets to Bennis on the sidewall. 6.5 to play. Bennis trying to skate it out of the zone. Sending it forward, looking for Cooper Davis. It gets by him. Wilkinson grabs it, but puts it right to Reichert. In front, the backhand by Curtis. Goes to the corner. Grabbed there by Reichert behind his net. Swings it across to Davis. Davis got grabbed there by Wilkinson. Knocked the puck away. They come up to the middle. Bennis shake and bake to get free from Eames. He shoots it too high. It hit the netting on top of the plexiglass, and it'll come out of the zone, I believe, right?
Nice play. I think it got deflected by us, so it should be down at the dot down here. I believe. Oh, no, they're going to do it over the far side. That was a great play by Van Eames, lining up and getting ready to try to deflect that shot because he had a really good lane there for a good shot from out in the point.
Terrier will take this face-off in the defensive end. It comes in the middle, and a shot into the chest of Bennett. Nice save. In front. Bennett trying to glove it, grabbed by Terrier. He patiently waits for somebody to outlet it to. He ricochets it off the wall and out of the zone. Sent into the neutral zone. Trying to grab it, Curtis, and Bennett has to make a save on the side of the net. Here's Terrier with it. Terrier trying to fight with Davis. He wings it across behind the net for Horn. Horn looking up, feeds it to St. O, back to Horn. Horn trying to get around Bennis, who's pinching up. Goffstown can have numbers the other way. Here's Horn going through everybody, dumps it into the corner behind the net. Reichert grabs it, St. O back there with him trying to grab it. Now Terrier. It comes to Davis on the sidewall. He spins it back to the corner. Terrier almost stole it, but coming out of there is Ben Bennis for Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. Runs into Owen St. O. That puck went across the crease. Luckily, no one was home for them. Paris can't get it out. Kept in by Reichert. To Davis. Battling for it. Terrier knocks it away. To Bernard. Bernard back to Terrier. 4:45 to go. Terrier has it. Stolen by Curtis. In front. Going down to the ice is Davis. Coming up to whack it forward was Stevens. Now Paris. A nice touch pass over to Owen St. O. Here comes St. O. He's got Horn ahead with Terrier. St. O has a little bit of a lane on the left. St. O shoots it. Glove save. It's off the glove, though. Goes to the right. Trying to keep it in. Horn.
All the way down the ice. Yeah, no, I saw it.
Bernard with it. Feeds Terrier in the middle. Goes around, shoots it. It's wide. And 4:08 left. Comes to Horn, right point. Feeds Bernard over his stick. Coming in is Ty Belanger out there. Grabbed by Booth. Knocked forward. Race for it. It's Horn. Gonna get there. Belanger with the fresh legs. Able to get back there quickly on defense. Here's Stevens. Throws it into the corner. Grabbed by Clark, trying to center it. Horn came over and blocked it. Terrier has it. Feeds it out of the reach. It was behind Belanger, and it's going to be an icing with 3:39 left. And we'll have a face-off in the Lebanon zone.
Yeah, I'll go. Who we got coming out? Belanger. Giampa. And Jason Matatall.
So Belanger's going to take this face-off here. Looks like he's going against, they're going to call a timeout. Lebanon will talk things over with 3:39 remaining. Down by 3 goals. Goffstown took the 3-goal lead with 11:37 left when Teddy Beal banged in a rebound. That made it 4-1. And it's been, pretty back and forth ever since then.
It has, yeah. No, it's a pretty decent hockey, fairly clean. Only a few penalties. Really, I think we have a couple in the first period. Those were really not egregious or anything, and then just that one between Zach and what was that, Bennis that was in with him?
Yeah.
So fairly clean hockey.
No, Gogan. Sorry,
Gogan. That's right. Yep. Kyle Bennett doing his job in net. Came up really big on that breakaway back in the second period. That was an amazing save. So I think Lebanon just trying to piece something together, try to keep this close here. See all the girls getting ready to come out in the next game. Yeah, that Oyster River girls team, they're going to have a long ride home tonight.
Yeah.
Right? The earliest
how do you get back to Durham from here?
89 to 101.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the most, or 89 to Route 4 maybe. Cut through Concord.
Yeah, probably.
Up through 393.
So kind of some back roads a little bit.
Yeah, and and with the weather this week, I doubt that they're going to really, because you really could cut across Route 11, but I don't think anybody wants to do that on after the snow this week.
So I'm just reading Steve Beal's tweet. We outshot them 12-6 in the second period after outshooting them 12-2 in the first. Here's Belanger, just got blasted to the ice by Doobie. And then Belanger returning the favor on Bennis. I think he picked the wrong guy, the captain of their team, the senior. And Bennis coming coast to coast. He gets run into by Booth. And the official has his arm in the air. It's going to be a penalty.
For something. Yeah, for a hook maybe. Trip. Yeah.
3:06 remaining. It'll be a power play for the Raiders as Lassard pleading his case with the official. He's got a smile on his face. Second time he's been into the box and he's had a smile on his face both time.
Well,
So that's good.
The third child. He's always got a smile on his face. He's a good kid.
Beeland on this face-off. He's out there. Grizzlies have Gio Fusil out there on the ice. The sophomore Gio. Oh, he's a freshman. Sorry.
Yep.
He's on the ice, I think, for the first time this year, number 4. Great to see that. Bennis going back and forth with Gogan. Bennis stepping up, winding up, and that one was deflected, and it was a laser
It was a
beam.
bomb, yeah.
Here's Reichert coming off the wall. Leaves it for Bennis. Sends it in front. The shot deflected up into the air off Reichert's stick. DeRusso couldn't clear it. Trying to clear it there was Horn, and that one is cleared, but into the Grizzlies bench.
His own bench.
2.5 to play in the game. Buck 23 on their power play. It's 4-1 Goffstown.
In the defense of the announcer on DeRusso's name, so I met them probably about 10 years ago, and I remember putting his dad Jim's number in my phone. It's still in there the same way, and it isn't even close to being spelled right.
I'm just familiar with the DeRusso last name.
Yeah, it's a
D-E-R
with an S and an X in there.
I can't spell it.
And I still laugh every time it comes up because it was, that was, back when they first started playing together.
Their net is empty, by the way.
Yep.
So it's a 6-on-4. Wouldn't it be great to see a Gio Fusil empty net goal? Here's Reichert taken away by Horn. Fusil clears it. Gio
his boys
making a contribution and a steal by Manitou.
Oh, wicked trip.
DeRusso trying to grab it. They're not going to call the trip. Goes behind Bennett in goal. Horn trying to get it out. Reichert grabs it, loses it. DeRusso, big collision back there on Gogan, and DeRusso comes in front. Fusil trying to clear it. It goes behind the net.
Boys a cheer for Gio.
Minute 35 left, 28 seconds on their power play. That one's bouncing all over and redirecting everywhere in front. And Bennett covers it up with a minute 30 left in the game and 24 seconds on their penalty. Good couple of minutes by Gio Fusil. He gets the fist bump from Coach Sean Layton.
He loved it. Yeah, and all the boys over here are all cheering for him really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I hope his dad is watching.
Yes, he's over there, right behind the boards over there.
He's got to be thrilled.
Yep.
I used to coach Gio a little bit in baseball back in the day at GJB.
He's a good
Here's Bennett covering up as Riker was trying to poke that thing home.
The GJB days.
We got minute 17 left in the game. 10 seconds left on this 6-on-4 as their net is empty. It's going to be Belanger on this face-off for the Grizzlies. It's got Booth, Wilkinson, and I think Bernard out there.
Oh boy, nice win.
No, it's Jumpa. Face-off win goes behind the net. Trying to clear it, Griffin. Comes to Curtis, poked out of there by Belanger. Off the skate of Booth, empty net, minute left. Penalty is over, so back to 6-on-5 now for Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. Reichert in the corner, sends it behind the net. Gogan trying to grab it, 50 seconds left. Gogan Up against the wall, sends it in front. Curtis takes a swipe at it. Bennett is on the ice.
Get that with his
Backhand.
Oh
it goes
God.
wide from Curtis.
Did he just swing his back leg up and over and save that? Holy cow.
Here's Jason Matatall fighting. Booth comes over. Gogan goes behind his net. 30 seconds to go. Booth gets knocked down behind the net. He gets back up. A big check by Belanger. They're playing it till the end. They want to score. We want to keep them off the board. Huge collision. Booth and Curtis. The puck is in the corner. There's 14 seconds left. Sent out. Coming up. Bennett shoots it. It's blocked. Booth to the corner. 7 seconds left. Matatall keeps him away. One last chance. Reichert wheels around, doesn't get it, and Bennett covers it up as time expires. This one's over. The Grizzlies hold off a very game Lebanon Stevens Mascoma team. They have now improved their record to 7-3 in Division II. Mascoma, a tough luck loss tonight. They're 1-10, and the Grizzlies have now won 4 games in a row.
Yeah. Yep. No, we talked about it starting, even back in December, we were talking about this period coming in, right? Because now we go into next week facing off with Merrimack. We got a few tough games coming up, but they did their job.
They took care of business when the schedule was favorable.
Yep.
They've been playing very, very well. They played a team on the road in a tough place to play. Long road trip, early game.
Right.
Got to ride out here on a bus for almost an hour and a half. And then you got to play when a team is coming to play and coming to hit. And I give Lebanon, Stevens, Mascoma, and Coach Nate Doobie all the credit in the world. They played very well. They actually took a 1-0 lead 3 minutes into this one. Tucker Curtis tipping it in from C.J. Gogan. But then 4 consecutive goals by the Grizzlies. Zach Lassard in the second from Cam DeRusso. Terrier from St. Ange also in the second to give them the lead. And then Terrier early opening seconds of the third period with a steal in front and a pop-in goal. And then Teddy Beal from DeRusso to make it 4-1 also early in the third. And they had to play some defense and play physical the rest of the way to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, no, I thought Lebanon played certainly not like a team with one win, that's for sure. They looked really good. They were aggressive. They played really hard. Goffstown, again, just stuck to their systems and, played positional hockey, got good shots when they needed to. The first period, we struggled with reaching the net because Lebanon blocked so many of them, but they kept maintaining that pressure, getting the shots in, putting them on net when they had the chances, and got the goals.
All right, we want to thank everybody for watching tonight. We know our audience is probably one of the bigger ones of the year. Not a lot of people able to or wanting to make the trip out here to Lebanon, so we're glad to be able to bring you the action. We'll be back in a week. The comedy night, Friday night. Dairy Field.
Tickets still available for
Are
that.
there tickets still available?
I believe so. Yep. And then and then we got our charity night next Wednesday.
All right, I got to make a request for someone. I always get there late. I always miss the dinner. Someone stash some food aside for me. My wife, I don't know if she'll do it. and at least maybe a cold drink or something ready when I get there at about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we can probably make
for
something like that
showtime.
happen.
All right, for Paul Lassard and Paul Matatall here at Campion Arena, the Grizzlies win it 4-1 over Lebanon Stevens Mascoma. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you next Wednesday from St. A's against Merrimack.
Thanks, Pete. Nice job again.